Hello, 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 and welcome to our Blue Pathways page once again. So, we know that you are loving what you're hearing, and we are so excited that you are here today. So, look, I wanted to stop by here today because I am a mindset interrupter and I want to help you to level up and to get to your next steps. So, who am I? I am Dr. Andrea Blue. I am the the CXO and executive director of B&J Enterprises LLC. And I'm an educator, mentor, and a coach and international speaker. I traveled around the world to help our Black and Brown women and girls to level up and to take their next steps in life with a plan of action. So, today I am speaking to women CEOs, executive leaders, managers, and I want you to know, ladies, that you are so valuable. So, what are we talking about today? We are talking about our 30-day grateful challenge, and today is day number 13. Wow, day number 13. So, we're taking this journey of 30 days of gratefulness because it was told to me that, hey, Dr. Blue, you do all of these amazing things, but people don't know exactly what you do. So, this is time for you to take out some time and share with the world what you do. So, this is exactly what I'm doing. And I'm sharing my gratefulness, what I'm grateful for. And also, I am helping you to think about where you are right now in your gratefulness journey as well. And I'll take a little sip of my coffee. So, hello to you. And I don't know if you're listening to this on your car. I don't know if you're listening to this on your at your job. Wherever you're listening, if it's morning, noon, or night, you are welcome in this space. Because we know that everyone needs somebody, and I want you to know that I want to be that person for you. And we are building a community. So I want to ask you, who are you? What do you do? When and how do you serve Black and Brown girls and women? Why are you here today? And what do you want as a next level woman? What are you asking from life as you speak secretly to yourself and your secret cries and prayers and moments of silence? What are you asking for? So I want to stop by here today and let you know how valuable you are. We are talking about your value, okay? Because we know that sometimes we give away so much. Here, you can have, go ahead, yes, yes. We forget that word of no, right? So I want to say to you that your value is so important. And it took me a while to really realize how valuable I really am and how valuable I am to this season in my life, right? So we all go through transition and we um go through change. So I want to say to you that don't worry about, all the bad stuff that's happening. How about we focus on all the good things, So often we forget to think about the good things that are happening in our lives. And I will tell you right now that as being a person that is nearing, has left corporate America and leveling up to do this work on my own and with a community of people, because trust and believe, I don't do it by myself. I have a community. We may not all be in the same physical space, but we are all working with one mind, one mission, and that is the goal to transform lives of Black and Brown girls and women. So around the world, it's not just when you say community, that's not just where you are, where you sit, and where you reside. Your community can be anywhere, right? It's where you belong and where you bring your values to. Okay. So I want to talk to you about your value. So, I asked you those questions because I want you to think about where you are in life right now, whether you're starting a new job, whether you're ending a job, whether you're an empty nester, whether you are raising children, teenagers. God bless your heart if you're raising teenagers. Ooh, bless your heart. If you're homeschooling, if you're sending those babies off to school every day, if your grandma taking space as the parent, bless your heart, that is a valuable position there. If you are working with a spouse or loved one that is retired and you're at home with them, bless your heart. So I understand exactly where you are. I've been in those spaces, and I want to say to you that you are not alone, and you are valued, and you are valuable. So again, we're talking about our value, and we're talking about how we can use our value where we are in this particular point in our life. We don't need to wait until some great thing happens. You are valuable right now. You don't need those letters behind your name. You don't need all those things to say that you are worthy and that you are valuable, because you are. You are very, very valuable. Okay. So we are sitting at the table to discuss how we can transform lives together. That's how we are building a community. And so, what makes you valuable as a woman? So, a high value woman knows her real value. She doesn't need anyone to come in and say, "You are valuable, you're qualified." No, you already know that. She is aware, she is highly desirable. And as high standards, she expects high standards from others, and those that she meets, they kind of intimidate. They're kind of intimidated by her because they know that she's coming with power. And it's not that you're saying to them, "You're less than me, you peons." It's not that. It's the power that you bring and the value that you bring, that people have to stand up and say, "You know what? There's something different about her. There is something valuable about her." One of the most important traits of a high valued, highly desirable woman is her self confidence. That means that no one can break you or shake you. And that deep sense of self worth and self esteem, because those things are given to you inside of you. They are natural. Those are not things that someone is saying, "Here, I'm going to give you this gift of self esteem." No one can give you that self esteem. So I want you to imagine walking into a room after getting all glammed up, right? We know as women how we feel when we get all glammed up, right? Your hair is done and it's flowing, not that stiff hair. Your nails are just like you like them, because we know when we go to the nail shop and sister girl don't do our nails, or bro don't do our nails the way that we like, it is a problem, right? We go back home and we shape them ourselves. We know how we like our nails. Those shoes are not pinching your pinky toe. We know that sometimes we walk around in the heels and they pinching our toes, and it can change our mood. But we know our value. You are a boss, and nobody can tell you anything different, because you know who you are. So women CEOs, executive leaders, managers, ladies, you are valuable. So my story is, I had to stop taking whatever was offered to me just because I wanted to be counted in. I know my value. I know what I bring to the table. I'm an expert in the field of education, mentorship, mindset coaching, and goal setting, and helping others create and implement and demonstrate a plan of action. I am an expert in those fields, and there is nothing that you can do to change that. So I want to say to you, here are 5 tips that you can use to help you to find your self worth and to live in your value. Stop comparing yourselves to others. No matter how hard you try, you'll never feel worthy if you don't kick the habit of comparing yourself to others. You are different for a reason. Do what makes you feel good. If you feel like I want to just sit by the water today, watch the ripples in the water flow, go sit by the water. Take that walk around your building at your office. Don't just sit there with everyone else sitting, feeling all mindset, all humdrum. Get up and move around. Make things happen. That means that no one is coming to save us, ladies. Nobody's coming with a rafter to say, here's that promotion. That promotion may never come. So, what happens? Do you just sit there and say, well, you know what? No, you have to start doing other things. You have to start applying for different jobs, getting out there, networking, and meeting with other people. Let them know what your interests are. Now, I know you're saying, "Oh, I don't want anybody to know that I'm job seeking." Well, don't talk to those people that's going to tell your business. But every person that is sitting at a job right now, they're all looking for something better. They're all looking for their next level, okay? Only you can define you. Only you can make a difference in your life. Only you can just say to you, I am the expert in my field, and I don't need anybody to tell me that, right? So I know who I am. Again, I'm Dr. Andrea Blue. I'm the CXO and Executive Director of B&J Enterprises. I just stopped by here today to interrupt your mindset and to remind you of your value. So, what am I asking you to do? Join us daily on our Blue Pathway Facebook page, and you'll get more and more of this from me. This is who I am authentically. If you call me at 3 o'clock in the morning, this is what you're gonna get. I'm gonna tell you the truth, and I'm not gonna beat around the bush with you. Stop begging for a seat at the table. Create your own table. That's what I had to do. I had to create my own table, okay? And I'm glad that I did. So, where can you find us? You can join our newsletter at Blue Pathways Mentorship Services.com. Go right directly to our website. You can even click on our events page and see all the amazing things that we have coming up. You can also opt into our text messaging so that we can text you for upcoming events as well. Also, why? Because time is slipping away. People need our stories. They need my story and they need to be transformed. So, and I am the right person for the job, and so are you. So, I know that you sometimes know your value, but sometimes we forget, and we need someone to remind us about our value and to remind us who exactly who we are and whose we are, right? So everybody that is in position as CEO and executive director, you are exactly right where you need to be. But there is something that you want as more, and there's nothing wrong with that. You have not arrived yet, okay? As long as you have breath in your body, you have not arrived. So don't get too comfortable because there's still growth to do. Okay. So, again, I am Dr. Andrea Blue, and I'm so glad to stop by here and chat with you. Please feel free to share with us your story. And you can join me on my podcast, Motivational Monday, Keeping It Real with Dr. Blue. Come and be a guest and share your story so that we can learn more about you. And we would love to do that. If you want to learn how to do that, go ahead and send a message through our Facebook page, and we will definitely respond to you within 24 to 48 hours. We look forward to working with you, sitting at the table, and planning our next steps together. Let's build community together, everybody. Be well, everybody. Have a good day.